Well, we saw all-day cloud cover push across the entire Concho Valley, with a lot of those storms really developing off to the west and to the north of us. And that's where they're staying right now. Even though we thought we'd see a lot of thunderstorm activity push into our area, we're actually seeing a lot of upper-level winds due to that low-pressure system pushing through the entire region. That's what's preventing a lot of those storms from making their way down into the Concho Valley. Right now, we're hanging out at 79 degrees. Everybody else in a good mixture of 70s and 80s across the entire Concho Valley. And when we see that spread across the entire region, we're starting to see how we're cooling down. Still seeing a lot of that rain shower activity down there near Junction that are cooling down into those lower 70s, while we see a stark contrast out there to the west near Midland that are actually getting attacked right now by a lot of that thunderstorm activity all the way up into the Panhandle. Lubbock seeing some significant rainfall right now too. But when we look across the entire Concho Valley at those dew points and relative humidity indices, we're still sitting prime for some thunderstorm activity. Still seeing areas like Junction, those dew points down at 70 degrees, while the relative humidity 82%. Definitely very humid down there. But we start to make our way up north, we start to see some of those drier conditions across the entire region. Now, as we make our way overnight, we're going to continue to see some of these areas see significant increases in humidity, as we're seeing a strong increase in that southerly flow, that onshore flow, really pushing a lot of moisture up across the region, and that's what's pulling these storms to the north of us right now. As we continue to watch this low pressure system deepen across the entire region by this weekend, we'll see it develop into an even deeper low. Now, by this weekend, that's where we can see a big shot of cold air dropping us all the way down into the 70s. That's right, 20-degree drop because of this cooler air. And then by the time it pushes out, we're going to see a lot of westerly flow make its way across the Concho Valley. That could lead to more thunderstorm activity because of that humid air pushing in. Right now, the severe weather outlook for Monday, keeping it right along the Rocky Mountain Front Range, could move over a little bit by tomorrow. We're going to continue to see these thunderstorms really stick with us into tonight. Now, look across the Front Range. Look at the size of these storms explode. You get an idea of those southerly winds really pushing these clouds up to the north. Now, we get a closer look at Texas. Look at across the Panhandle. Areas like Lubbock, seeing that moisture drag across the Sierra Madres, and then it's creating areas of flash flooding, thunderstorms, and even tornado watches, but nothing for the Concho Valley. Still seeing these storms really hold off to the north. Getting an even closer look at areas down near Junction. We're getting an idea of how these storms are trying to push into our region and kind of the trend we're going to continue to see as we make our way into tomorrow. Now, we get a good look at the radar. We're starting to see, obviously, this tornado possible there near west of Midland. And as these storms are continuing to push their way into our region, we're really just watching across the entire Concho Valley to see if any of this activity makes its way into our area. Talking about reports of hail. Now, we thought a lot of these storms were going to be making their way into our area. You're going to watch it fizzle out by the time it gets to Abilene. But by tomorrow afternoon, this is that pattern of afternoon thunderstorm activity we're starting to see. Tuesday afternoon, it's going to develop off to the west. It's going to push through very quickly. Again, very windy, very cloudy, very stormy. A lot of high winds due to this, so be on the lookout for any downed areas and those flash flood prone regions. Again, Wednesday afternoon, in that pattern, it's going to fly through. Watch it just destroy Dallas. Again, it's going to move through, drop those temperatures even more, then leave some spotty showers all the way down to Junction by Thursday afternoon. Now, the model kind of becomes inaccurate past that point, but we do know we're dealing with some very serious storms on our hands because of the amount of temperatures that are going to drop. So tonight we're going to drop down into those 70s. Remember, areas like Junction sitting at those dew points of 70, still seeing those spotty showers all across the entire region. Then tomorrow we're going to stay nice and cool, only getting up into those mid 80s to upper 80s, but still seeing that afternoon thunderstorm activity push through. Now remember, keeping clear of those areas, those wind prone damage, things like that, making sure that emergency responders can get to those emergencies on time. So we're going to see those drop in temperatures down to the 90s. By Thursday, when we're talking about that next frontal region, we're going to drop another 10 degrees down into those lower 80s by kickoff day, and there into Saturday we're going to see another huge shot. Remember, that low pressure system is going to drop us 10 more degrees. Look at those lows down to 48, and by the time we get to the weekend, well, Steve and I have been talking about it, when could we see even cooler temperatures as we start to level out in those 80s? Stay tuned, we'll have more after the break. You're watching KSAN News.